So my question to you today, what do you want me to talk about on my YouTube channel? While I'm working in Alaska, family, I'm working hard in Alaska. I work a lot of hours. When we working a lot of hours. Your mind is in the cloud. I'm all over the place. What do you want me to talk about? Do you want me to talk about the different countries that I go to? Do you want me to keep talking more about the seafood processing, which I will keep talking about because I'm up here. So, I'm just, vlogging and I'll let people know what's going on, with regards to Alaska seafood processing. I mean, what do you want me to talk about? Right now, I could tell you, I was hit with some news today, some bad news today, you know what I mean? Bad news today. Bad news today. In my world, it's bad news. To you guys, you probably laugh.
You mad at my flight logs, mad at my grind. You ain't got a passport, but you judging mine. Say my name, react, try to throw dirt my way. But Philly Dom still here, we don't fade, we stay. I brought y'all El Salvador when it wasn't safe. Now everybody try and copy, moving late. Reactors talk tough, but they ain't in the field. I'm the one taking risks, you just beg for a pill. Philly Dom is a movement, more than a name. Been solo in zones that'll shake your frame. From Main Street Philly to global terrain. I'm humble, but I'll still bring the flame. You two's wild, gotta fight for your lane. Put my life on the line while you clout chase my name. You criticize content but can't match the pace. You just bitter cause you stuck in the same place. You mad at my flight logs, mad at my grind. You ain't got a passport but you judging mine. Say my name, react, try to throw dirt my way. But Philly Dom still here, we don't fade, we stay. You mad at my flight logs, mad at my grind. You ain't got a passport but you judging mine. Say my name, react, try to throw dirt my way. But Philly Dom still.
What's up, guys? How you doing today? You rocking out with the one and only Philly Dom, man. Coming to you live and direct from Kodiak, Alaska. All is well, man. All is good, man. Make sure you sub to the channel. Make sure you share my videos and make sure you give my videos a like. Don't forget you rocking out with the one and only Philly Dom. Also, make sure you subscribe to my boy Wingo World. He's another Alaska seafood processor working. I think he's working in Naknek. He's in Naknek, Alaska, and he has good content. And he's talking about this Alaska seafood processing life, and about the jobs and everything. So make sure you support my boy Wingo TV. Shout out to him as well. It's getting rough and hard for me. Right now it's downtime. We're not working as many hours as we usually do, so it's I got time to make videos and stuff like that. But when it picks up, it's going to be a little harder for me to do that. Everybody knows that I'm an influencer, content creator. It's my love, it's my passion. I've been doing it for a long time now. So I'm trying to figure this out as I go along. I see the comment sections. People are tired of me talking about. They tired of me talking about Alaska fishermen and seafood processing and working in Alaska in the seafood industry. And it's rough and tough, but everybody know I'm working in Alaska in the seafood industry. I did tons of videos on it. And I'll be working up here for the next couple months. I do these videos because there's a lot of people out there in the struggle that need money, that need fast money, you know what I mean? I know some rich people, I'm a world traveler. I traveled a lot of countries, a lot of places, and I met a lot of people, wealthy people, rich people in the United States, outside the United States, across the globe. And, maybe this is not for them, you know what I mean? Because they're making money on IT, or they own businesses, or they're an actor, they're a model, whatever way they get their money, legally or illegally, if you know what I mean. So you know what I mean. So this maybe not be for them, But this will be, for the everyday Joe that's out there in the struggle, that got to pay the bills, got to put food on the table. And it's rough for him, you know what I mean? Maybe he might got fired from his job. Maybe she might have got fired from her job. Maybe, something happened and they need money, you know what I mean? Maybe some people just want a change of pace, they tired of what they doing and they want to, see something different. So I'm giving them this option and letting them know that, you can work up here in Alaska. It's hard. It's not easy. It's not easy money. Even though people be saying that in the cannery and the plants, they always say it's easy money and stuff like that. It's not easy money, but it's definitely attainable money. You know what I mean? If you discipline and you focus and you do your thing. So I do these videos right now to help people. I know people used to me doing the travel vlogs and all that, but I'm doing these videos to help the everyday Joe. And like I said before, I'm a travel vlogger. I've been to Brazil. I've been to Haiti. I've been to El Salvador. I've been to Belize. I've been to Mexico, and I've been to many other countries. If you don't know, now you know. And I've been to a ton of other countries. I ain't going to sit here and name a whole list of all the countries I've been to, but there's some of my favorite I just named right there. Belize, Haiti, El Salvador, Brazil, Mexico, and many, 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 many other countries as well. Recently, I just been to Canada, even though I've been to Canada back in the day, but my first time being in Canada on camera. But I was in Canada on camera. And then Argentina, Buenos Aires, Argentina. So I'm well traveled and stuff like that. I'm very well traveled. So this is what I do, people. If you don't know, now you know. I did, when I was in New York, obviously I lived there, like I said earlier in the video, but when I was in New York, I did a whole bunch of NYC migrant crisis videos that got international attention worldwide. Yes, international attention. I'm not bragging. Like my Belizeans be saying, I'm not brigging. They always have this word that's slang down in Belize called brigging. I'm not bragging, but I have videos that touched over 1 million views. You can go to my channel and check it. You can fact check me on it. I'm not just talking just to talk. So them videos did well for me as well. So I did a whole bunch of migrant crisis videos in New York City. I even went to Denver, Colorado, and checked out the migrant crisis scene there as well, and did a couple videos there. I was gonna go to Chicago, didn't get the opportunity to do videos there in Chicago, migrant crisis videos in Chicago. But I did a series on like I said, the migrant crisis in the United States, and the videos did well. If you don't know, I have a couple books. On Amazon right now. I'll show you two of them. Two of them right here. I have a couple books on Amazon. This is one of my books right here. Unfiltered behind the scenes of YouTube. This is one of my books right here. I could read a little bit of it while we're here and talk to you guys so you know what's going on. Top YouTubers. This is what I said. This is what I wrote. A little introduction to the book. Maybe you guys want to get it if you're thinking about opening a YouTube channel or something like that, or you want to push your chances in the social media world. Okay, let me read what it says here. Top YouTubers can make millions of dollars through ad revenue, sponsorship, brand deals, and merchandise sales. However, this level of success is only reached by a small percentage of creators. Making money on YouTube takes time, effort, and hard work. Trust me, I know. One time I was making pretty good money on there. The money went down, so I had to go back to the bases, and that's why I'm here up in Alaska working. Because they're like, well, if you was a YouTuber and you was doing this and you was doing that, and you was making all this money, why you back up in Alaska, pretty dumb? Well, the channel, things happened. The channel wasn't doing good as it should this last year, so I had to be smart. So that's why I'm up here. Also, let me keep reading. It's important to remember that building a successful channel is a marathon, not a sprint. Trust me. I'm 6 years in and I'm still pushing. It may take months or even years to start seeing significant income. And it is essential to have a passion for creating content and connecting with your audience, which I'm doing right now. I'm connecting with you guys right now. But the benefits of being a successful YouTuber, it goes beyond just financial gain. You hear that? It's more than just making money. I want you guys to know that. You have the power to impact and inspire others and create a community and potentially even make positive changes in the world. And that's why I'm doing these not the migrant crisis videos. That's why I'm doing that migrant crisis was controversial video, but that's why I'm doing these Alaska seafood processing videos to reach out to the people that that are struggling and they need money and they need a chance. This helps them out. That's why I do these videos. That's why I'm doing these videos to help people in need. People hit me up every day about working in the Alaska seafood industry. Here's my other book, man. This is Blood, Sweat, Tears, man, right here. This is Blood, Sweat, Tears. It's my other book on Amazon. Blood, Sweat, Tears, man. Philydom's life and truth, man. This is a part of my life. I was going through some hard times, and this is basically telling you how I was working in the Alaska seafood industry, and then I became a content creator. So, the struggle was real. I read a little bit from it too, except just reading a little information thing on the back, I created this YouTube travel autobiography book to share my life experience meaningfully with the world. The journey of writing and reflecting on my autobiography has allowed me to uncover forgotten memories and discover more about myself. My inspiration for this project comes from the incredible people in my life who have encouraged me to make the most of every opportunity. You know what I mean? Philydom's story of overcoming adversity, defying the odds, will not only inspire people but motivate them to pursue their passions and ambitions, regardless of their background. I had some struggles. I had some bad stuff happen to me in life. My life wasn't easy, but I rolled with it. I guess Jay-Z, he said some line, my life ain't easy, but I roll with it. Something Jay-Z says. He's like one of my favorite rappers. So, what else could I say? Yeah, my encouragement. Okay, well, I'm talking in third person. His encouragement, strength, and determination are an example of how anything is achievable through dedication and hard work. And I'm a seafood processor. I did all this after working in the seafood industry, and obviously now I'm back in the seafood industry. But you can make stuff happen, man. Whoever thought that Philydom would write books? Also, I wrote a book about working in the seafood processing industry. All you got to do is, it's here in my bag. I don't want to get it right now. And like I said before, while I'm up here, I'm definitely going to write another book about working in the seafood processing industry as well. I guess you guys want me to talk about the proposal. They have a proposal bill out right now. I don't get to watch that much news, but I am a content creator. When I can, feeds come on your channel. I mean, not on your channel, but on your YouTube, and I check them out, and Instagram and other different media outlets as well. So I don't know if you want me to talk about the proposed bill to ban ICE agents from wearing masks during arrests. I don't know if you want me to talk about with Iran and Israel conflict. I don't know if you want me to talk about that. So my question to you today: what do you want me to talk about on my YouTube channel while I'm working in Alaska, family? I'm working hard in Alaska. I work a lot of hours. When we working a lot of hours. Your mind is in the cloud. I'm all over the place. What do you want me to talk about? Do you want me to talk about the different countries that I go to? Do you want me to keep talking more about the seafood processing, which I will keep talking about because I'm up here. So, I'm just, vlogging and, I'll let people know what's going on, with regards to Alaska seafood processing. I mean, what do you want me to talk about? Right now, I could tell you, I was hit with some news today, some bad news today, you know what I mean? Bad news today. Bad news today. In my world, it's bad news. So you guys, you probably laughing behind the camera like, yo, what's this guy talking about? Let me tell you what happened. I'm on third shift. Well, not third shift. They call it C shift here, where I work at, and I'm on C shift, and they switched me to B shift. Now you guys are like, well, what are you talking about, Philly? What's the difference? C shift, you come in around like 6:30, 6:50, and if we work in a 12-hour shift, you get off at 6:30, 6 a.m. If we work a 16-hour shift, you get off around like 11:30, 12 o'clock a.m. or p.m. if you get out at 12. If you get out at 12, that's 12 p.m. That's afternoon. So now they put me on another shift, and you guys are like, what is he talking about? Where's he going with this? They put me on another shift. So they put me on B shift. They just hit me with it today, man. I was like, you gotta be kidding me. You gotta be kidding me. Which means I go in at 11. Follow me, guys. I go in at 11:30 a.m. And obviously, if I work 12 hours, I'll get off like, I don't know, 10:30, 11:30. If I work 16 hours, I guess like 3, 4 in the morning. Follow me with this. The C shift was good for me because I had my whole day. Even when I get off, I could sleep from like 6 to 12, or I could just stay up, which I usually do stay up to like 12, 1 o'clock sometimes. Depends if I'm tired or not. Sometimes I've been dead beat and I had to, just do 7 to 8 hours of good sleep, even more. But, I've been getting into a routine. Everything has been good with me, so it ain't been no problem for me to just get like 5 or 6 hours sleep. And plus, I want to get into the habit of getting 5 or 6 hours of sleep, because when we get to 16-hour shifts, it's going to be rough on a lot of people. So I'm just trying to condition my body towards it, because I remember doing this from the past, so I know what it takes to get through it. But with this 11:30 shift, a.m. shift, my whole day is in the processing plant, the cannery, the fish plant, whatever you want to call it. So when I do get off, it's always going to be late at night, or late, 11, 12, 1, 2, 3 in the morning. So it's going to be a little hard for me to do content. So I'm going to try to figure that out, man. I'm going to go talk to them tomorrow and see if I can stay on C shift. I'm going to tell them what I do, and I'm going to tell them that I think it's better for me if I stay on C shift. Even though I know they know what I do. I know they know that I'm a content creator by now, because I put so many videos out in Alaska right now. So, and they floating around, so I know they see them. So I'm gonna talk to them about that. But like I said before, what do you guys want me to talk about, man? You let me know in the comment section what you want me to talk about, man. Whatever topics that you give me, I'll try to talk about them. We can talk about travel. We can talk about staying safe in the different countries. I can give you a recommendation on what countries to go to, why you should go there, what that country offers. Even if you're in the States, man, and you want to go hang out, because we have people don't realize is people that I meet that are from other countries, and they come to the States. So I can even tell them where to go in the States, what cities to go to, what to do in them cities and them places as well. So help me out, guys. Help me out. You know what I mean? Help me out. Tell me what you guys want me to talk about, because like I said, I'm working a lot of hours up here, man, and it's going to get even more hectic for me, But my love and my passion for YouTube is deep, so I want to keep, putting content out for me. But you guys got to help me out, walk me through these next couple months, because I know you guys just don't want to see me talk about Alaskan seafood processing, even though some people do want to see me talk about that, because that can help family members and friends get jobs and stuff like that. But I know it's more than just Alaska. Life is bigger than just Alaska seafood processing. So what other topics do you want me to talk about while I'm here? I'll do it. give me a list of them. You know what I mean? A lot of people talk and say a lot of slick stuff in the comments, but they never had an answer to solve any problems. So just tell me what you want me to talk about in the videos and what you want me to show. Not even talk, I can show you, but like I said, if I got funny hours, so sometimes it's hard. And if they keep me on B shift, let's pray. Let's pray that they don't let me stay on C shift. That would help me out a lot. So I'm gonna go talk with them. I'm gonna be, Philly Dom is real. I'm the real deal. I'm truthful. I'm honest. So if they can let me stay on C shift, that'll make it a lot easier for me. That's how I got all this content out for you guys. But if not, I'll find a way, man. I will always find a way. Even if I'm on B shift, I will find a way. But it's just gonna be kind of awkward to do things on B shift. So hopefully everything works out with that. But yes, that's what I had to talk about today. Just driving me crazy, man. So I'm just trying to figure everything out, man. But we're gonna keep pushing, we're gonna keep grinding. And obviously, once I'm out of here, it's back on the road, going here, going there, going everywhere, and doing what I gotta do. So, for the people that, follow me for the travel and stuff like that. So I just like to apologize to everybody, but I'm helping people in need. I'm helping people in need. I'm helping people in the struggle. So once again, thank you for tuning in. And more videos to come from the one and only Philly Dom. I salute you. Checking out from Kodiak, Alaska. If you got any information, you can also reach me on my Instagram at IM_PhillyDom. What else do I have to tell you guys? What else do I got to tell you guys? Yeah, just reach out to me via in the comment section, and then you can reach out, like I said before, at IM_PhillyDom, and leave me a message, and we can take it from there. Talk to you guys later, and don't forget you rocking out with the one and only Philly Dom.
Shout to Rawa, Kenya's finest breed. Crack my mind open, show me how to succeed. YouTube game tight, no cap, no play. Now I'm worldwide, stepping cash and checks every day. Big shout to Ace, Miami Haitian beast. Took a shot on himself, now he feasting in the East. YouTube OG, killing the travel lane. Built an empire, carved his own domain. And shout to Check, the walk and talk king. Beautiful women on his arm doing his thing. No gimmicks, just game, running slick with finesse. Showing the world how to move and impress. And thanks to D and Mr. Ghana, baby. Real ones from day one, y'all forever amaze me. Too many to name, but you know who you are. Real G's that stood with me near or far. Through the lows and the highs when the cash was thin, y'all still roll with me, ready to win. And to my son, you're the flame in my chest. Every breath I take, I'm giving my best. If I'm far away, just know in your soul, every move I make, I'm fighting for your goal.